Hello everyone and happy holidays! Thank you for tuning in to Vidiot Entertainment Studios for this episode of Vidiot Movie Reviews. I'm the Nerd Lust Daddy, and today we continue our series reviewing every North American live-action video game film adaptation theatrical release. And today we're going to slink into the shadows of assassination and religious conspiracy as we review 2016's Assassin's Creed.
Oh, those are super fun games. I hope this is good.
Me too, Pidds. Let's swan dive into this one and see if we've got us a good one here. Now, Assassin's Creed was released in North American theaters on December 21st, 2016. Potential attempt at another holiday blockbuster. Now, at the time, 19 games had been released in the series in combinations of mainline and spin-off releases. As usual, we'll be sticking with the mainline releases, and those are Assassin's Creed 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed Revelations, Assassin's Creed 3, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, Assassin's Creed Rogue, Assassin's Creed Unity, and Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Considering the film is an original story and not directly based on any of the game's plots, we'll just use them all for a general comparison. Now, the plot of the game centers around the conflict between the modern-day Order of Assassins, who fight to maintain humanity's right to live and achieve peace through free will, and the Knights Templar, who seek to create peace through order and control. For over a millennium, they have fought against one another for the Pieces of Eden, powerful artifacts that have extraordinary capabilities they can grant their user, most notable of which are the Apples of Eden, which grant the user the ability to control the thoughts, emotions, and actions of people. During this conflict, the Assassins have sought to find and hide these artifacts from the Templars in order to keep them from acquiring them and using them to rob humanity of free will and control it. To try and locate the Pieces of Eden, the modern-day Templar, operating under the front company name Abstergo, developed the Animus, a machine that allows a person to be placed inside of it and relive the events of their ancestors through tapping into memories locked within genetic code. Eventually, the Assassins also gain this technology, and both sides use it to gain access to the memories of the Assassins' ancestors to try and locate the Pieces of Eden. Tapping into these memories can lead to the person reliving specific events throughout history and can also lead to what is known as the bleeding effect, where they begin learning the skills of their ancestors and at worst can become a disorder, causing a form of multiple personality disorder where the memories of one's ancestors begin bleeding with their own, leading to indistinguishable memories, actions and behavior like that of their ancestor, and potentially total mental breakdown. Now, the film stays close to this plot as we follow Cal, a man who, in the opening moments of the film, in his younger years, sees his mother die at the hands of his father. Unbeknownst to him, this was due to his parents being members of the Assassin's Brotherhood, and the mother willingly allowed herself to be killed by the father to keep the Templars from using her memories to find an Apple of Eden. This event implies that it causes Cal to grow up alone and end up living a life of survival and violence as we fast forward and see him as a man in the future incarcerated in prison. We learn that he is there for killing a pimp and is currently being given his last rites as today is the day of his execution. As he's escorted to the execution chamber and strapped down to receive lethal injection, we notice a mysterious woman who seems to be out of place watching the events. Cal is injected with the lethal cocktail and the screen goes black. We then cut to Cal waking with the mysterious woman sitting next to him. We end up learning that she is Dr. Sophia Ricken, who works for the company Abstergo, which in the film is also a front for the modern-day Knights Templar. She tells Cal that he is a descendant of the assassin Aguilera, who is the last to have seen the Apple of Eden, which is one of many artifacts that can eliminate the violence in the world by removing humanity's free will. She ends up talking Cal into using their invention, the Animus, to relive his ancestors' memories to help them find the apple. In between his sessions with the Animus, he meets other descendants of the Brotherhood, who the Templar have captured and forced to use the Animus in their quest to find the apple. Through his experiences within the Animus and his interactions with other descendants of the Brotherhood, he begins to realize the Templars are the ones who risk the well-being and freedom of humanity, and that he must work with his ancestral brothers to figure out how to stop the Templars at any cost. Alright, we have a ton of similarities here with the games. I really can't complain about them having created an original story and new character within the universe, as that's what happens within the games anyways. After about 4 games in the series, every release after that has had a new protagonist and a new assassin ancestor that is focused on, so I can't complain there. As is, this seems to follow the plot thread found within the universe of a millennium-long struggle between the Assassins and the Templars over the pieces of Eden, specifically an Apple of Eden here. The plot fits, and it was interesting and engaging in its own right. This gets a hawoo from me. Pidds, what did you think of the plot?
Hawoo!
Alright, so what about the setting and world representation? We've got flashes between the modern day and the past, use of the Animus to tap into ancestral memories. Action scenes are filled with fighting, martial arts, stealth, and assassination that are all realistic and exciting. The characters within the memories look accurate to their period, and importantly, the assassins look accurate to the way they do in the games, as do their weaponry, including the iconic assassin's blade, whether within the past or modern day. The settings and cinematography represent their era and location very well too, so I can't complain here either. Easy hawoo for me. Pidds, what did you think of the setting and world representation?
Hawoo!
Alright, we are as usual going to stick to only the main characters from the games and those characters represented by major actors. Specifically for this review, we're only going to cover 3 of the characters, as they are the ones on the screen for the vast majority of this film. Even though there are other characters within the film, including multiple assassin descendants, they are so infrequently on screen, and when they are, they're not there for very long, that they're not really worth diving deep in depth to. But I'll just say that they all, at a minimum, get at least a passing hawoo. So let's go ahead and start with Alan Rickman, played by the iconic Jeremy Irons, known for his role as the voice of Scar in Disney's The Lion King, Simon Gruber in Die Hard with a Vengeance, and Alfred Pennyworth in the Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice film, Justice League, and the Justice League Snyder Cut. Here he's the CEO of Abstergo, father to Dr. Sophia Ricken, and one of the leaders of the Templar. The performance here is spectacular as expected from him, coming off as the wonderful mix of cold, calculating, malicious, yet poignant, poised, and eloquent. He makes a fantastic leader of the Templars and portrays a character that fits in well within the universe, so easy hawoo here. Pidds, what did you think of him?
Hawoo!
Dr. Sophia Ricken, portrayed by French actress Marion Cotillard. She may be most recognizable to you from her roles in the films Inception and The Dark Knight Rises. Here, she is the daughter of the CEO of Abstergo and lead scientist on the Animus Project. The portrayal here is good as a woman who's determined to achieve her scientific goals as well as impress her father. But as the plot develops, we begin to see that she realizes her goals and her father's goals may not align, and that she is also beginning to see that her father's methods for trying to achieve world peace may not be ethical, let alone humane. Another hawoo from me here. Pidds, what did you think of Dr. Ricken?
Hawoo!
Callum Cal Lynch and the assassin Aguilar Ben-Nurha, played by Michael Fassbender, known for multiple roles in films such as Prometheus, Alien Covenant, and X-Men First Class, and the sequels Days of Future Past and Apocalypse. In this film, he takes on the role of both the assassin descendant, Cal, and the assassin themselves, Aguilar. The performance here in both roles is good. First, as a man troubled by the actions of his father that he saw as a young man, as well as his own in adulthood, and as his assassin ancestor doing whatever they can to keep the Apple of Eden from the Templar. Within both roles, he also exhibits a knack for action scenes that are very well done and exciting to watch. Another definite hawoo here for me. Pidds, what did you think of these roles?
Hawoo!
Time for our final verdicts. We have an original plot that fits well within the universe and is engaging in its own right. The setting and world representation is also well done, with the cinematography that impresses and representations of the assassins and their weapons all well done. Finally, we have some very good performances from the 3 actors who are front and center for the majority of the film. Let's turn to the Pidds first and see what he thinks. Pidds, what did you think of Assassin's Creed?
Hawoo!
Agreed, Pidds. All around, this was a very impressive adaptation of the Assassin's Creed universe that was consistently engaging and exciting. While not a perfect film within its genre, it was still very good, especially for a video game film adaptation. I can easily give this one an 8 out of 10. I can easily recommend this film to both fans of the Assassin's Creed series, as well as fans of science fiction, action-adventure type films. I don't think either will be disappointed in their time spent with this film. The Pidds and I want to thank you all once again for tuning into Vidiot Entertainment Studios for this episode of Vidiot Movie Reviews. If you enjoyed our video, please be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and share to show your support. And don't forget to also check us out and subscribe on Twitch, as well as follow us on Twitter. Until next time, I'm the Nerdlust Daddy, reminding you all to not be chit futters to each other. Body autonomy for all, reproductive rights for women, and peace, love, and happiness to all. Take us out, Pidds.
Thank yous all for watching. See yous next time.
Merry Christmas, hark,